The first approach we saw for how to create a drop-down list validating a text column is pretty straightforward. But we begin to run into some issues when we have a very long list of items. We don't want to start entering that manually into the source box of our data validation. A better approach will be to create a better approach will be to undo this by creating a source, and then we are tying that source to our validation. What do I mean? So what I have a list of all our products here. So that's the list of all the products that we currently trading. And so this product, we want to create a drop down list here such that anybody entering this, they are able to select from the drop down list, and the drop down will feed from the items that we have here. The step is the same. So what I need to do is to highlight the portion that I want to validate. I go to data, I go to data validation, I change this to list still. But instead of having to enter anything manually here, I will click on this to select a range of cells or a reference where that list would come from. Then I would navigate to this worksheet and I will highlight this portion of the worksheet. Once this is highlighted, I can hit enter. That takes me back to the data validation window and I can click on OK. Once I click on OK, I now have a drop down that allows me to now select from any item that I have based on what I have on my list. So now I have chicken breast here. If for whatever reason the product name changes, so instead of it being chicken breast, we just call it maybe chicken labs. Yeah, so this is expected to update here. So now I'm gonna see chicken labs here. So although whatever you had entered prior would not automatically update, so but the list would update with the updates that happened in the source. But assuming now that we now have more items here, so we have new product in the business that we want to add to this. So these are our new products, these three. If I take this new product and I put here, my list does not automatically expand. So if I come here, I do not see the new items that I just added here. How can I make this dynamic? So what typically people do is, if you can't see it here, then you need to redo your validation, come back to data validation, and then you need to expand your lists area. But how can we make this dynamic so that whatever update happens to our list here by way of expanding or reducing some items on the list, it automatically gets it to our validation? Let's say that next.